SIJ. What's going on, you guys? I know my videos is usually comical sometimes, and then sometimes we're giving information, then I'm debunking the Illuminati claim, then I got some original content that just keep you guys entertained. But listen, today I want to do something that is extremely necessary. However, I don't want to scare you to death with information. Today I'm going to try to shed light on something that might be affecting my race, so if it don't apply, let it fly. I also asked for permission to use these clips, so if anyone have a problem with this video, I would just remove it immediately and just go back to what I was doing. Now, banking is a hard topic for the majority of my people because we don't feel that it caters to people who's born in the hood. Well, number one, it's not really explained very well, not in school, not by our parents, because our parents don't really bank, or they probably just spending all their money, taking care of us. So we don't really talk about it much in our community, and we don't feel that it caters to us. Last time I put like $100 in the bank, and they charged me $10 for keeping my money in the bank. I'm not even going to reveal the name, but I think I did a video on it. But seriously, so we look at banks as kind of like this big scheme or this little pyramid scheme anyway. And not only that, but it's not explained very well for us to understand. Like, we don't learn this stuff from like 3 years old and then we get to 16 and we got bank accounts with like $30,000 in it. The majority of my people is not rich. You know what I'm saying? And that's due to past history and things of that nature that I'm not even going to get into. We already know where that shit go. But right now, I'm pretty sure you heard of the Houston rappers who put all their money into one bank. And when I first saw this story, it was on Facebook, I believe. And I was reading it, and I was like, yo, we don't understand what this means. That type of movement can actually change shit. Now, I'm not going to go into the extremism and, over-explain things of that nature. But I am going to let these people speak their mind and have you understand why, as an African-American, and having a black-owned bank and investing your money in black-owned bank might be something to take into consideration.
Now we're going to see what excuse they try to use now. We move this money around on. Oh, and another thing too, let me tell y'all something else, a big, huge benefit about putting your money in a black-owned bank. If you put, banks get paid when they loan money. I mean, they get paid off of fees, also, but banks, service fees, but banks make a huge chunk of their money off of giving loans to their account holders. Now, y'all know that it's been a big thing going on where a lot of these banks, people that work in banks, been told by their superiors to not loan money to black people or to scrutinize black applicants more rigorously. Now, when you come to this black-owned bank, if the majority of their account holders are black, or a large portion of their account holders are black, then quite naturally, they're going to be more inclined and they're going to have a greater incentive to loan money to black businesses. Think about what I'm saying. So you got a better shot putting your money in this bank and going to this bank for a loan than you got going to a mainstream bank, or one of those banks that we've been brainwashed to believe in that's more superior.
He's on point on the information that I'm trying to get to you guys, but we also got another person right here, his brother Sutek. He usually be on Silencer TV or whatever, shedding light on black empowerment and things of that nature. And he has a video. If you type in KSP Empowerment, you will find the video. Not only that, I left the link to both of these videos in the description below, so you could just check out both of the videos and definitely hit like and subscribe while you at it. But this guy is pretty much, he elaborates so well in this whole video that you have to watch it in its entirety. I'm only taking this part out because it's dealing with the banking situation in Houston, and it's definitely on point and on topic, and it's definitely got the information or the substance you need to get the true understanding of why this is important.
This slide is entitled The 1.2 Trillion Black Economy, and it breaks down black business growth in this country. Hispanic businesses, their average revenue per firm more than doubles that of the black average revenue per firm, and Asians are almost 4 times average revenue per firm. Like I said, this is one of those things that should make you feel uncomfortable and ashamed. Now do you understand why other ethnic groups come to this country for economic reasons and economic reasons only, and look at you like you ain't shit? Now do you understand that when the African comes to this country, he's not trying to link up with you to do business? The 43 million black population in the U.S. is larger than all but 6 African nations, and the buying power of 1.3 trillion of black America exceeds the gross domestic product of every African nation and many European nations as well. Brothers from a church organization. Researcher is a Reverend Dennis A. Dillon. Research editor is Reverend Yolanda D. Brown. And editor is Karen Cox. They put this publication out every year for New York. However, there's a lot of information in here that compares New York to the rest of the nation. This graph comes from that publication, and what this does, it lists the 10 largest banks in New York. You see, Chase Manhattan Bank has total New York assets of $1.63 trillion. And if you go across the page, you see estimated annual black consumer deposits. Black people in New York have $19.5 billion deposited in Chase Manhattan Bank in New York, which represent 23% of their deposits. Citibank has 1.2 trillion New York assets, and black people have deposited in Citibank $14.7 billion. Bank of America has total New York assets of 1.5 trillion and have $8.2 billion of black deposits. TD Bank has 7.5 billion of black deposits. HSBC Bank has 5.8 billion in black deposits. I'm gonna skip down to Sovereign Bank, has 1.4 billion in black deposits. Now TD Bank, HSBC, and Sovereign Bank, you know what countries those banks come from? Well, TD Bank is a Canadian bank. HSBC, you know what HSBC stands for? It stands for Hong Kong Singapore Banking Corporation. Sovereign Bank is a Spanish bank. So, when you put your money into HSBC, who do you think they're trying to generate revenue for? And who do you think they invested that money with? What communities do you think they invested that money? They're not invested in the black community. And I'm going to show you this next graph. Chase Manhattan Bank, in 2011, they had the New York branch, the New York Chase Manhattan Bank. They had 770 loans, business loans, of $108 billion. The total amount of loans to black businesses, is 22 loans. Of the 770, they gave out 22 loans to black businesses for a total of $2 million. We go back. Black people have $19.5 billion deposited in Chase Manhattan Bank. And to black businesses, they loaned out $2 million. Black people have $19.5 billion deposited in Chase Manhattan Bank. And to black businesses, they loaned out $2 million. Let's go down here to HSBC. Black people have $5.8 billion deposited in HSBC Bank in New York. And they made 3 loans to black businesses for $375,000. Black people have $5.8 billion deposited in HSBC Bank in New York. And they made 3 loans to black businesses for $375,000. Now that should make you feel real stupid.
Anyway, if you like that video, like I said, definitely hit the share button, definitely hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? I'm not forcing you to subscribe. I don't got a gun to your head. If you watch my other content and if you laugh or if you like it, you know what I'm saying, you will see where I'm going with this channel. It's definitely not going to stay stagnant or stop. You know, I build, my subscribers grow every day because of the content I put out. So I'm not just, and sometimes people come out with a lot of popular topics, but I'm not on that no more. I'm trying to reach a whole nother audience. I'm trying to reach people, you know what I mean, with more audience engaging content, and I'm trying to make people a little bit more aware as I go along. As you see on this channel, if you scroll down, it got a lot of spiritual videos and like third eye videos and things of that nature as well, because it's not just a channel that's one niche, celebrity news and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I talk about celebrity news I want to talk about that I feel important, which is why I skipped over the whole joke button thing and everything. I might do a video on that, but I could care less about it, because talking about another person, I ain't no damn DJ Academics or the FBI or nothing, you know what I'm saying? I can keep on doing that, or I can keep on coming up with things to keep you guys' attention and to keep you guys entertained, and not only that, to keep you guys informed and to appreciate a channel like this. Anyway, definitely sub to your boy if you feel like it. And if you don't, hopefully you see me in the future, because I don't just stick to one niche. I'm about to head. Peace.